Hey everybody, good evening. It is currently around 6 p.m. when I'm recording. Welcome to my newest Let's Play. I'm going to be playing through Professor Layton in the Curious Village. I typed in Mysterious Village whenever I named the background here. I thought I would do another Let's Play. I haven't done one in quite a while, and I've always wanted to play the Professor Layton games. Just a heads up that I will be playing these levels beforehand, just so the commentary, I'm not stuck on a puzzle forever, pretty much. So, I just wanted to let you guys know beforehand that the playthrough is not blind. But otherwise, let us continue. Let's do a new game. Let's enter our name. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alrighty. To my dear friend Clay.
The things we saw that day in the village became a secret we would have to keep from everyone for the rest of our lives. Because, you see...
I don't know if you guys can hear that really, but there he goes. The car is traveling. And we have Professor Layton and his buddy, I believe it's Luke, in the car together. Let's see. I don't know if I should skip this or not. I really don't want to. So what was that interesting letter there? Let's see here. I don't understand, Professor. Why are we going to help solve an inheritance dispute? Luke, my boy, do you really think I would take on such an ordinary request as that? Oh no, this is an altogether unique and exciting situation, and has piqued my intellectual curiosity. But I suppose it would be best to explain the case before we arrive at our destination. 2 months ago, Baron Augustus Reinhold passed away.
Shortly after his death, his will was disclosed. The contents of it were
The Reinhold family treasure, the golden apple, is hidden somewhere within this village. To whomever successfully locates this treasure, I offer the whole of my estate. Naturally, those who attended the reading of the will immediately set out in search of the golden apple. But in the end, everybody came back empty-handed. It turns out that no one has even heard of such a treasure existing until the mention in the will. Wow, that's some puzzle, all right, except for that's Luke. Wow, that's some puzzle, all right. Quite. Augustus Reinhold staked his entire fortune just to create one more puzzle before his death. What a perplexing individual. I wish I could have met him while he was still alive. It certainly sounds like you two would have gotten along, Professor. By the way, just who is this golden apple anyhow? Not who is, just what is. While others say it could be a gem, yet its own identity remains exclusive. My reading needs some work. But Luke, I can't shake the feeling that this matter is linked to this larger mystery. Something huge. Aha! Is that your famous intuition at work again, Professor? Well, our first step is getting to town. This is all so exciting, Professor. I hope St. Mystere is ready for the famous archaeologist and puzzle-solving detective, Herschel Layton. Ha ha ha, oh Luke, you know as well as I do that I'm no detective. Augustus Reinhold's wife, Lady Dahlia, has asked me to investigate the situation. It seems she came across my name by chance while reading an article about me in the papers. And you immediately decided to take her up on her request? Oh, well, Luke, a true gentleman never refuses the request of a beautiful lady. If you say so, Professor. I do like Luke's voice. So there's a map here. What is with this map? What a weird-looking map. Lady Dahlia seems to have given us a test. We'll need to decipher this map in order to find the village. She wants to see if we're capable. So let's do the first puzzle here. Just skipping by some things now. Puzzle 1. So this is what the whole game is about here. Solving puzzles. So, good thing I'm not that good at them. My village is on a road that leads to no other village. I look forward to seeing you there. Use your stylus to draw a circle around the right village, then touch submit. So this puzzle seems to be to find the road, the house that's on a road with no other house on it. So I believe if we follow this, it's gonna be this one. Because this one here is on the same road as this one. These two are together. So it has to be this one. Oh. Right here. That was a terrible circle, but we'll take it.
Well, here's my guess.
I like the smirk he has whenever you solve it correctly. Correct. That's correct. The only village that isn't connected by roads to another village is the one in the upper left area of the map. It looks like you're all ready to start solving puzzles. So let's see what we got to do next. Still in the car.
There we go. Now we should be able to make our way to the village.
Right you are. So we should see on the horizon any moment now.
Huh? Professor, do you mean to say you've already worked out the village's location?
Ha ha ha, I'm afraid I couldn't help myself. A basic puzzle like that's easy enough to solve with a glance. Anyhow, you better guess better... Anyhow, you better... I can't read it today. We've arrived. There we go. Let's see where we've got here. We've got a nice title page. Let us touch it. We're getting out of our car here. Look at this nice car. Red car. And it looks like there's a drawbridge, although it doesn't focus on it in there. There's this weird looking castle house that doesn't look like it should be able to stand as it is. It's definitely going to be deemed inappropriate for living soon enough. Interesting. It appears that this drawbridge is the entrance to the village.
And we're stuck on the outside. What should we do, Professor?
Oh, look
over there. There's a man standing on the other side of the river. Maybe he can help us.
So let's tap an area to investigate, right here. Boop. What does he want? Good day, sir. We'd very much like to gain access to the village. Could you please drop the bridge for us? I don't know how to voice him. Do I look like the sort to go drop in the bridge for a bunch of fancy-looking outsiders? Harumph. You got a lot of nerve. We've received a letter of invitation from Lady Dahlia. I don't suppose that changes things, does it? From Lady Dahlia? Well, then I'd love to lower the bridge for you, smarty pants, but the engine's broken and I can only move that blasted bridge with the hand crank. Harumph. There's all these infernal slots I could put a crank in, but I ain't got a clue which one to use. Harumph. So, Brainbox, you got any ideas which one's the right one? So here is, I think I had to draw this one out when I did it in practice, 15. So we've got our crank here, and we can tap it to change the viewing angle. So we have 2 on the bottom, separated by a point. The only one that separates the 2 things by a point is this one. If you look at 2, it's a straight edge, and that's not correct. If you look at 3, it's also a straight edge, so 1 is the correct one.
Luke, here's my answer.
So let's see what the answer is. Let's see what our explanation is for this one.
Has an answer.
Nice job, now drop the bridge. Thanks for the nice advice, guys. That'll do it. Hold on a second, I'll let her down. Harumph. I'm gonna say it again, I just don't feel right about letting outsiders into Saint Mystere. But if you're Lady Dahlia's guest, I guess I better. At least give her my regards, you hear? So puzzle 2 was completed there. You know, he looks so weird. His chin and, like, it all blends together. Here we go, walking across the bridge. Layton using his hat, he's trying to block the sunlight. Oh, it just looks gorgeous, this game does. Let's see what we got next.
Yes, we finally arrived in Saint Mystere. I'm so excited. I wonder what mysteries await us here.
Ah ha 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 ha. We'll find out. We'll find out soon enough, Luke. I didn't read that right. Just be careful not to let your excitement cloud your ability to analyze your surroundings. I'd say, Luke, this is the perfect time to explain how to move about during our investigation. Give the shoe icon in the lower right corner of the touchscreen a tap with your stylus. After you do this, a set of arrows will appear on screen. Tap one to head in that direction. So remember, when you want to move, just tap the shoe. Go on then, give it a try. So we're not going to move yet. Let's do, there's these little things on each screen. Well, at least I thought there were. Let's do some puzzles.
Oh, hello. Pleasure to meet you. Welcome to St. Mystere, where our local export is, the puzzle. Oh, before I forget, you should know that every time you solve a puzzle, you'll earn a set of pickrats. The more pickrats you earn more of the puzzles rougher. Oh, come on. They say lovely things happen when you gather enough pickrats. Imagine that, a reward for solving puzzles. For practice, try this little riddle that your hat reminded me of. Think good and hard before you answer.
Let's see what they want us to do here. Puzzle 3, Strange Hats. These 4 top hats are all the same height, but the length of each brim is different. In other words, the hats are equally tall, but vary in width. One of the 4 hats has a brim and height that are the exact same length. Which is it? So, I'm going to use my finger here. Right about there. Oh, there it is. So I believe it's A. It's an optical illusion, and my first time in practice, I'm not afraid to admit I got this wrong. But I believe it is A, and it's really hard to tell on the DS because you can't really use your finger because you touch the screen by mistake. That's right. This is a very famous optical illusion. An optical illusion is a visual phenomena where your eyes perceive things differently than they actually are. There are dozens of known optical illusions. What's the world coming to when you can't even trust your own eyes?
Oh, bravo.
I don't remember which voice I gave her.
Oh, bravo. I think you've got the hang of this. If you try your options one by one, you'll eventually find the answer. However, you'll also encounter lots of puzzles that can't be solved by simply trying all the answers. If you answer incorrectly, the pickrats you earn from a puzzle decrease. Tough stuff, Goes to show you how important it is to think for yourself and find the answer on your own. Well then, best of luck to you. I'll be rooting for you too.
So we've completed puzzle 3. Let's do this one now. This nice-looking gentleman here.
What a dandy set of fellows you two are. Must be new to St. Mystere, eh? My name's
Stash and Scoffin, and I've got some advice for you. Tap that barrel back there with your stylus. Don't ask questions, just do it! And we have these hint coins that we find throughout the world. Felt good, didn't it? Round these parts, that's what we call a hint coin. When you find yourself up against a really tough puzzle, you'll want a hint. Trust me on this one, fellows. And it's just these times when you want to use a hint coin to purchase a hint. I bet you think these puzzles will be a breeze now, eh? Think again. There are a limited number of hint coins in this village, so don't go wasting coins on any old riddles. Because if you do, when you come across a real stumper, you'll be sorry. Really sorry. Mind you, hint coins won't always be hidden inside barrels. Check any object that seems suspicious. Got all that? Good. Be seeing you around. So let's see. They want us to head for the Reinhold Manor. Let's check around for some more hint coins. There we go. I think there's 2 on each screen.
It doesn't look like it's gonna open anytime soon.
So, does she have another puzzle, or can we move on? Let's see. It's important. Okay, she's just going to tell us it's important to think for ourselves. So here's the next screen here.
I've been thinking, Professor. Shouldn't we be keeping a record of our investigation?
You've brought up a very good point, Luke. Let me explain how we're going to go about saving our game. So you go to the suitcase, and then there's a little save option, and you're going to want to do this often if you're not playing through. Whenever I do my practice, I save before every puzzle, because as they said before, there are a limited number of hint coins. So you don't want to just use your hint coins up, because then you'll struggle on a puzzle later down the road. Don't be afraid to use the items in the trunk to help our investigation. It'll be second nature soon enough. Enough explanation for now. Let's make our way to Reinhold Manor. Look at the top screen. An arrow marks our path on the map, so all we need to do is head in the correct direction. Lead the way, Professor. Alright, so let's see. I think we can fit in one more puzzle. Chapter 1. Reinhold Manor awaits. Make your way to Reinhold Manor on the east side of the village. Let's save our progress, and I think that that's going to be all for part 1. I know it's a little bit of a shorter part, but we've solved 3 puzzles, we've gotten into the game, and I just want to keep these parts a little shorter to make sure that my setup's working. Haven't done a Let's Play in a while, so I just want to, try to make sure everything's working correctly. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this part, and I hope to see you guys in the next part. Bye, guys.